So one other really important reaction of alkenes, which we said do addition reactions when things add on to where the carbon-carbon double bond was, is when you have lots and lots of alkene molecules all together and you don't have any other reactant like hydrogen or bromine or water. What can happen this time is that the alkene molecules all add on to each other. How is this possible? Well, just like before, with any addition reaction, the carbon-carbon bonds open up with a little bit of energy. So let's see this, what happens stepwise. So at the moment, two alkenes, they've broken their carbon-carbon double bonds. Is there anything to add on to them, like hydrogen, bromine? No. So what are they going to add on to? They're going to add on to each other. So they've made a long bond. Oh, what can this add on to? Well, another alkene. And maybe you can begin to see what is happening. My chain of carbon atoms is getting longer and longer and longer. And what we end up with, if we had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, is a very long chain of carbon atoms where alkenes all join together. What do we call this kind of long chain molecule? Is called a polymer. Polymer. Okay, from Greek, poly meaning many, many parts, many alkene molecules joined together by an addition reaction. So this kind of reaction to make this kind of polymer is called addition polymerization. Okay, so that's a model of it. Now, how do we write it down on paper? So here I've made it a little bit simpler. I've written out for us 1, 2, 3, 4 alkene molecules. So remember what happened. The alkene molecules broke their bonds. Let's draw it. Oh, that one broke its bond. This one broke its bond. What can they? You can see this carbon has got 1, 2, 3 now bonds. So what can they bond on to? 1, 2, 3. Oh, a new bond is made there. What can this bond on to? 1, 2, 3. Oh, this alkene break its bond. This carbon atom has got 1, 2, 3 bonds. What can it bond on to? Oh, this alkene breaks its bond, join together. And so on and on and on and on until we have hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of alkene molecules all joined together. So the problem is, how are you going to stop drawing this? Well, what chemists do is draw something called a repeat unit. If you look closely, you can see where your original alkene molecules used to be. Can you see? There was one alkene molecule, another alkene, another alkene, another alkene. So how can I make this a little simpler? Here's my polymer chain. And it's just kind of like being repeated on and on and on and on, almost forever. So what we make it simpler to is, I look at my original, in my original alkene, which was like this. What happened to each of those molecules? They broke their double bond and they joined on to each other. So I indicate that this broke its double bond, joined on to each other, And to show that it gets that same unit here, gets repeated and repeated and repeated, I draw brackets around it. And to show that it's repeated any number of times, I write an N there. And this is what we call the the polymer repeat unit.